Crossdressing, overanalysis causes paralysis. Question. Was halfway through my foundation this morning when, why am I doing this? I decided not to overanalyze, persevered, and am now sitting with my coffee, happily enough. Not every thought needs to be followed through. Reply. Yeah, I have the same doubt sometimes when I am sat up in the local church tower assembling my sniper rifle. Reply. Overanalysis causes paralysis. Reply. Did you have similar thoughts this morning? My thoughts were that I should have put on my slap before starting work, but I was late getting up. I kept popping back upstairs to shower, put my slap on, etc. In between work and I'm presentable now. Reply. I thought thinking might be best kept for the serious forum. But then again, having joined a few conversations there recently, maybe not. Anyway, overthinking a thing rarely improves the quality or reliability of the thought. Another thing I learned too late in life is that thoughts affect your feelings. It's possible to change your thoughts, and this can have a big impact on your feelings. The other way round is hard, if not impossible. Reply. When you ask, why am I doing this? What exactly do you mean by this? The foundation? Well, do you feel it makes you look the way you wish to? Does that look make you feel happy, contented, at ease with yourself? If so, then you've kind of answered your own question. Or do you mean, in a wider sense, living your life in a way that allows you to be happy, contented, and at ease with the person that you feel yourself to be? Anything else would be living a lie, wouldn't it? We can all only be ourselves, our true selves that we perceive ourselves to be, not what anyone else may feel we should be. Whether that is just about the morning ritual of applying foundation or about the way you live your life generally, you do you. Only you have the right to decide what that involves, hurting no one else, of course, and what it takes to get through the day. In other words, do what you like and don't feel that you have to do anything you don't want to, or if it starts to feel like a chore. Hope you enjoyed the coffee, with biscuits. Reply. It is about living as I am. I think my generation was brought up transphobic, and a little is nesting in here. Reply. I was thinking along vaguely the same lines earlier this year about foundation, haven't used it since, and no one's ever noticed. My makeup time is now down to about 10 minutes if I include mascara with eyeshadow, eyebrow pencil and lipstick. It's nail varnish that takes me ages. Fortunately, I only need to apply it once for a 4-day holiday, perhaps with slight top-ups. Reply. I used to take ages with nail varnish too, but now have a reasonable sequence. The day before I go out, I apply it in the afternoon. I let it dry for about 15 minutes, then apply a good top coat. Then in the evening I shower as usual. That generally gets most of the little overflows and mistakes off, and by the next day it looks fine. I've narrowed down to a range of pinks, browns, and metallics that cover in a single coat. The top coat really makes a difference to the longevity. It lasts about a week in good condition. Reply. I totally agree about using a top coat. I'm currently using a Sally Hansen top coat which I originally bought to go with one of their nail varnishes. I've used it with other brands of nail varnish though, and it's really good, although I tend to apply another layer of it 2 or 3 days after the first one. Generally lasts a couple of weeks, although I sometimes have to touch it up if I've been doing any manual work. It makes a huge difference if you can let it dry overnight though. It gives it chance to harden properly, which you can't really do if you just wear it for one evening. Reply. So, did you ever come to a conclusion about why you're doing whatever it is that you are doing? Somehow I suspect that conclusion would be that you're not really doing anything particularly. Not doing, just being. Being yourself, being the only person you can be. Sometimes a little self-analysis can be a good thing. Reply. I quite agree, self-analysis is something I do, but after you get to a point, sometimes, you just have to dismiss those thoughts as a conclusion is not going to be found. Reply. My point exactly. With some things, the more you think about them, the further you get from understanding them.